Hi everybody, going live on both. All right, hi everybody, welcome to Soulful Sunday with Taylor. I'm Taylor. This is a 60-minute class. What you'll need for class, so you'll just need a yoga mat. If you would like a block for support, please feel free to grab it. You can find my Spotify playlist underneath Taylor Oman, just my public account. There's 2 Spotify playlists on there that are public. One is from last week. One is from this week. Take your choice, whatever you want. Hi everybody, just making sure everybody can hear me. Awesome. All right, so if you're just joining us, Spotify playlist underneath Taylor Oman's public account. I also posted it to the True Fusion Instagram. So you can follow on True Fusion Live or YouTube Live, your choice. I'll be going back and forth between both cameras. As always, just take it at your own pace. I'll be offering water breaks, but listen to your body at any point. If you need to modify, take a break, please feel free to do so. And with that, we will go ahead and get started. When you are ready, find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Allow your hands just to graze the earth or rest gently on your thighs. Draw your shoulders up to your ears, together and down your back. Widen your collarbone and blink your eyes closed. Turn your focus and attention inward as you slowly begin to let go. Let go of the week that has passed. Let go of the week that is yet to come. And instead, just be here. Be present. Be present in this moment. Be present in this space. Be present in this body. Be present in this mind. As you give yourself the next 60 minutes to focus on whatever it is that has brought you to your mat today. Your intention, your purpose. It can be a word, a mantra, a phrase. It can be an idea, a person, a thought. Whatever it might be, let it inspire you. Let it give you strength. Let it give you life. Let it give you power and momentum throughout the next 60 minutes. Keep your intention at the forefront of your mind and use it as a tool to block out any negative thoughts, any distractions, any concerns. When you're ready, bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your stomach. As you inhale through the nose, fill up your belly with breath. Move the breath into your lungs, followed by your throat. As you exhale, slowly release the breath down from the throat, down from the lungs, down from the belly. Inhale through the nose, fill up bottom to top. Open mouth, exhale, release, top to bottom. One more time, inhale, fill up bottom to top. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Release any stale air lingering in the very base of your belly. This time as you inhale, fill up bottom to top. At the top of your breath, seal your lips tight, finding a constriction in the back of your throat. Begin to breathe out through your nose, activating your Ujjayi breath, or your breath of fire. This breath allows you to cultivate heat from within and is an option available to you throughout class. If at any point you feel overheated, just unseal your lips, breathe out through your mouth once again. Take a few more rounds of breath of your choice, open mouth or closed mouth exhales. As you continue to turn your focus and attention inward. As you begin to tune in with your body, feeling those little signals it will send you throughout class, guiding your practice, telling you what it needs. And when you're ready, slowly begin to blink your eyes open, shift forward to a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width distance apart, knees are hips width distance apart. Find any organic movement that you might need here. Shift your weight side to side, forwards, backwards. Just play around with your body. Once again, listening to those little signals that it's going to send you throughout your practice. And we'll all meet in a neutral tabletop position. Inhale, arch your back, roll your shoulder blades together and down, lift your heart, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl, pull your navel to your spine, gaze towards your knees, press away from the earth. Inhale through cow, arch your back, lift your tailbone, gaze follows. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl, pull your navel to your spine, gaze towards your knees. One more time, inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. Take a few of these movements on your own, getting into the habit of matching the length of your breath to the length of your travels in and out of every posture. Feel how the oxygen that you take in is feeding your body. Option to incorporate any barrel rolls or any additional movement that your body is asking for. And we'll all meet in a neutral tabletop position. Walk your hands about a palm sprint forward, press through the L shape in between your index finger and your thumb, that really meaty portion of your palm. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high, draw your heels down. Take any organic movement that you might need here. Bend and straighten your knees, bring fresh blood to your legs. Maybe shift forward to a high plank pose and back, warming up your shoulders. Whatever your body's asking for in this moment, take it. Get those little cracks and creaks out. And then find stillness. Let's all take a great big inhale here, filling up base of the belly, moving into the lungs, pause at the throat. Open mouth or closed mouth exhales, you decide, take what you need. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, high plank pose. Cat-tail forward, stack your shoulders directly on top of your wrists. Find one long line of energy from your heels through the top of your head. Squeeze your navel towards your spine, close your rib cage. As you inhale, shift to the very tops of your toes. Exhale as slowly as you can. Lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Squeeze your elbows tight to your rib cage. Untuck your toes. Zip up your legs. Little to no weight in your hands here. As you inhale, lift your heart off of the earth, baby cobra. Try not to hold your breath. Press through the shoelaces, press through the hip bones. One more inhale here. Exhale, right ear to the mat. Option for windshield wipers with your legs. Bring your chin back to the center of your mat. Inhale, baby cobra, one more time. This time, challenge yourself. See if you can hover your hands off of the earth. Press through your shoelaces, press through your hip bones. One more inhale here. Exhale, opposite ear to the mat. Once again, option for windshield wipers with your legs. Bring your shoelaces back to the earth. Widen your stance, so feet are hips width distance apart. Walk your hands to frame your rib cage. Chin is in the center of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your heart through your biceps. Press your shoelaces through the earth. Lift your heart. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high, draw your heels down. Once again, taking any organic movement that you might need here. Inhale, gaze forward. With as many little baby steps as possible, slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Let your head hang heavy. Take a generous bend in your knees. Reach for opposite elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Maybe find a pendulum motion with your upper body. Whatever you need in this moment, take it. And when you're ready, release your fingertips to the earth. One vertebra at a time, begin to roll up. Head and neck are very last to rise. At the top of your breath, draw your shoulders up to your ears, together and down your back. Beautiful job, everybody. Inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward. Bring your palms to touch. Actively press your palms against one another. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment here, blink your eyes, close, bring your mind back to your intention, back to your purpose. When you're ready, blink your eyes open, reach your fingertips skyward. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop back. Press your hands against your shins, upper thighs, or point your palms towards one another, fingertips towards the earth. Back is as flat as this tabletop. Feel a string. Pull the top of your head forward. Shift the weight into your toes. One more inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Step back to a high plank pose. We'll go through our first chaturanga flow together. Inhale, shift to the tops of your toes. Exhale, high to low plank. Pause halfway. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here, filling up belly, lungs, and throat. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Sweep your fingertips skyward, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep wide and down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to a high plank pose. Inhale, shift to the tops of your toes. Exhale, high to low plank. Move through your chaturanga flow. Always an option to lower down to your knees or skip your chaturanga altogether. Take a great big inhale here, fill up. Exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float this time to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Sweep your fingertips skyward, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep wide and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or float, take it through your chaturanga flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Once again, feel free to take it on your knees or skip it all together. Let's take a great big inhale here, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale your right heel high, three-legged dog. Shoot energy out through your toes. Keep your hips pointing down. Find one long line of energy from your right heel out to the top of your head. Last inhale here. Exhale, draw your knee towards your navel. Gently place your foot in between your hands. Ground down to your left palm. Inhale, right fingertips skyward. Try to take as much weight out of your left hand as possible here. Use the strength of your core and your legs to lift your heart. Shoot energy out through your right fingertips. Last inhale here. Exhale, release your hand to frame your foot, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Lift your torso off your thigh, reach your fingertips skyward. Commit to the lunge in your right knee. Find your 90-degree angle bend. Option to take a little bend in your left knee to close your rib cage, engage the core. If you're not sure if your rib cage is closed, you can bring your hands to your rib cage and draw your fingertips towards each other. You'll feel the closing of the rib cage and the engagement of the core. One more inhale here. Exhale, airplane arms, palms face down, hinge at your hips. Draw your pinkies together, shoot energy out through your fingertips. Keep your core strong here. Neck is a natural extension of your spine. Last exhale. Inhale through high lunge and release your hands to frame your foot. Step back to a high plank pose. Take it through your chaturanga flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Once again, listen to your body. Modify as you need. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged dog. Find your length here, point your toes, square your hips down. One more inhale. Exhale, pull your knee to your navel, round your back, gently place your foot in between your hands. Ground down through your right palm, inhale, left fingertips skyward, easy twist. Take the weight out of your right hand, use the strength of your core and your legs to shoot energy out through your left fingertips. Last inhale here. Exhale, release your hand to frame your foot. Inhale, high lunge. Lift your torso off your thigh. Commit to the lunge in your left knee. Straighten your right leg long. Roll your shoulder blades together and down. Beautiful job, everybody. Take an inhale here. Exhale, airplane arms. Hinge at your hips. Palms face down. Roll your shoulder blades together and down your back. Find that line of energy from your right heel out to the top of your head. Keep your core strong. Last exhale. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale, release your hands to frame your foot. Step back to a high plank pose. Take it through your chaturanga flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a great big inhale here. Fill up. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toes together, heels a sliver apart. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back, reach your hands up and out, creating the shape of a lightning bolt with your body. Once again, close your rib cage. Engage your core. Take a peek over your knees. If you can't see your toes, shift the weight further into your heels. Sit your way back, stay strong here. Continue to breathe. Option to bring your palms together, gaze overhead. Last inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful strength, everybody. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back. Take it through your chaturanga flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. For additional challenge, you can always throw in a one-legged chaturanga or push-up. Take a great big inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, right heel high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your navel. Place your foot in between your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Lift your torso off your thigh. Reach your fingertips skyward. You've been here before. Once again, make those little adjustments that you might need. Square your hips towards the top of your mat. Close your rib cage. Pinkies in, shoulder blades together, and down. Breathe here. Find your strength and stability. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Blossom open. Spin your left foot to parallel the short edge of your mat. Lunge into your right knee. Draw it open towards the pinky edge side of your foot. Gaze out over your right middle finger. Imagine you're pressing down on two tabletops. Beautiful strength. As you inhale, flip your palms. Reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock your arms 12 and 6 o'clock. Few options here. You can rest your right elbow on your right knee. You can bring your right hand to the inside of a block, or the earth, to the inside of your right foot. You can find a half bind or a full bind. Once again, take what you need. Option to extend your left hand overhead towards the front of your room. Last exhale here. Unwind if you're bound. As you inhale, lift up through warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Left hand grazes down your back leg. Right fingertips reach up and back. Breathe into your side body here. Stay committed to the lunge in your right knee. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your arms to a T. Straighten your front leg. Parallel your feet. Bring your hands to your hips. Option to keep them here. Keep them out to a T or clasp them together behind you. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, wide-legged standing forward fold. Pause at the horizon. As you inhale, lift your hands, find a little bit more length through the top of your head. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Let your head hang heavy. Shift the weight of your body into your toes so your hips are in line with your heels. Option to keep the chest expansion. Bring your hands to your thighs, your calves, your ankles, or the outsides of your feet. Take what you need here. Once again, listen to your body. Lots of options. Take one more exhale here. Release your hands if you're taking the chest expansion. Everybody bring your hands to your hips. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up through center. Lift with your heart. Spin your right toes to face the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, ninja pose. Sink your hips back towards your left heel. Beautiful. Bring your hands to the earth for support. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale, right fingertips skyward. Open your heart. Option to bring your right hand to your lower back. If you know the bind and would like to take it, please feel free to do so. Last inhale here. If you're bound, unravel. Gaze out over your right toes. Slowly crawl forward to a low lunge. Step it back and through your flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful job, everybody. Let's take a great big inhale here. Fill up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your navel. Place your foot in between your hands, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Lift your torso off of your thigh. Reach your fingertips skyward. Commit to the lunge in your left knee. Find your strength and stability here. Last inhale. Exhale, blossom open, warrior two. Lunge into your left knee, find your 90-degree angle, bend again, draw your knee open towards the pinky edge side of your foot. Right foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Gaze out over your left fingertip. Imagine you're pressing down on your tabletops. Inhale, flip your palms, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock your arms, 12 and 6 o'clock. Once again, a few options here. Left hand can come to the earth or a block at the inside of your left foot. Left elbow can come to your left thigh. Right hand can come to your lower back or the inside of your left thigh. Or right hand can extend overhead. Take what you need here, listen to your body. If you're bound, slowly unravel. Last exhale here. Inhale, lift up. Reverse your warrior. Right hand graces down your back leg. Left fingertips reach up and back. Stay committed to the lunge in your left knee. Breathe into your side body here. Stay strong. Last inhale. As you exhale, return your arms to a T. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs once again. Arms can come to a T, chest expansion, or come to your hips. Take what you need here. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. As you exhale, slowly begin to fold forward. Pause at the horizon. Inhale, shift the weight forward into your toes. Feel a string, pull the top of your head forward. And as you're ready, wide-legged standing forward fold. Once again, hands can come to your thighs, calves outside of your feet, or chest expansion. Take what you need here. Everybody bring their hands to their hips as you inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up through center. Spin your left toes to face the top of your mat, bring your arms out to a T. Bring your hands to heart center, slowly sink back into your right heel. Flex your left foot, ninja pose. Bring your hands to the earth for stability, ground down through your right palm. Inhale, left fingertips skyward. Option to find the bind. Take what you need here. If you're bound, slowly unravel. Release your hands to the inside of your legs. Gaze out over your left toes. Crawl forward. Find a low lunge. Step it back and through your flow. High to low plank. Once in downward facing dog, bring your knees out wide. Big toes to touch. Take a child's pose. Grab a sip of water. Grab a towel break. Whatever you need in this moment. We'll all meet in child's pose when you are ready. Starting in child's pose, inhale, lift up through tabletop, and exhale to downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here to align our breaths. Exhale, slowly let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toes together, heels a sliver apart. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back, reach your hands up and out, creating the shape of a lightning bolt with your body once again. Slowly begin to shift the weight of your body into your left foot, coming up onto your right tippy toes. When you're ready, wrap your right thigh up and over your left thigh, maybe using your foot as a kickstand, maybe going for that double bind. Option to remain here. If you're ready, sweep your right elbow beneath your left. V-shape, backs of your hands together or palms to touch. Draw your shoulders back so your shoulders are stacked directly on top of your hips. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulder blades and press your pinkies forward, creating space between your shoulder blades. Sink low in your hips and keep your spine long and strong. Take one more exhale here. As you inhale, unravel crane pose. Reach your fingertips skyward. Lift your right thigh parallel with the earth. Ground down to the four corners of your left foot. Flex your right foot. Option to remain here and work on your balance. Or if you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. Bring your right ankle to the top of your left knee. Option to remain here, or if you're ready, slowly begin to sink back into your hips. Seated figure 4. Keep your heart lifted, gaze skyward. Last exhale here. Inhale, lift up through crane pose. For warrior 3, visualize the transition before you take it. Arms can stay reaching skyward, come to your heart center, or come to your hips. When you're ready, keep a slight micro bend in your left knee. Imagine you're stamping your right foot on the wall behind you. Dial your right hip down. Neck is a natural extension of your spine. Stay strong here. For warrior 1, release your right foot to the back of your mat at a 45-degree angle. Lunge into your left knee, find your 90-degree angle, bend in your left knee, reach your fingertips skyward. Bring your palms together, gaze skyward. Hips should be squared towards the top of your mat. If you can't get that squared sensation, bring your hands to your hips or widen your stance a little bit. Play around here, find what feels right. Last inhale. Exhale, blossom open, warrior 2 pose. Lunge into your left knee, draw it open. Find your strength and stability here. We've been here before. As you inhale, extend your front leg long, flip your palms, reach forward. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. TikTok your arms 12 and 6 o'clock. Take any variations you need here. Engage your side bodies completely. Avoid the temptation to rest your hand on a surface in order to relax your torso and your core here. Last exhale. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Right hand grazes down your back leg. Left fingertips reach up and back. Breathe into your side body. If you feel this in the base of your spine, square your shoulders more towards the long edge of your mat. Last inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot, launching off for standing split. Let your head hang heavy. Ground down to the 4 corners of your left foot. Lift your right heel as high as you can. Option to bring your left hand to your ankle. Option to bring your right hand to your ankle. Try to gaze at the wall behind you. If part of your intention today was to build some strength, take an inhale to prepare for Shiva squats. As you exhale, round and curl, tuck your right knee behind your left. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time, inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Amazing strength, everybody. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, take it through your flow. Always an option to skip it and move right to downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here to align our breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toes together, heels a sliver apart. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Shift your hips back, reach your hands up and out, creating the shape of a lightning bolt with your body once again. Take a peek over your knees. If you can't see your toes, shift the weight further into your heels. Shift the weight into your right foot, coming up onto your left tippy toes. When you're ready, wrap your left thigh up and over. Option to use your foot as a kickstand. Option to go for your double bind. Draw your back as if you're sliding down the wall behind you. Option to remain here, or sweep your left elbow beneath your right, backs of your hands together, or palms to touch. Shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulder blades. Press your pinkies forward. With every exhale, see if you can sink just a little bit lower. Last exhale here. Inhale, unravel your arms. Lift your left thigh parallel with the earth. Reach your fingertips skyward, crane pose. Option to remain here or bring your hands to heart center. Option to remain here or bring your left ankle to the top of your right thigh. Option to remain here or slowly sink back into your hips. Keep your heart lifted, shoulders stay stacked directly on top of your hips. Draw your shoulder blades together and down, widen your collarbone. Last exhale here. Inhale, lift up through crane pose, reach your fingertips skyward. Visualize the transition before you take it, warrior three. Hands can stay reaching skyward, come to your heart or come to your hips. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, slowly begin to hinge at your hips. Imagine you're stamping your left foot on the wall behind you. Dial your left hip down. Hands can stay at your hips, come to heart center, reach forward or reach backwards. Neck is a natural extension of your spine. Listen to your body here. Last inhale. Exhale, warrior one. Release your left foot at a 45-degree angle to the back of your mat. Lunge into your right knee. Check in with the hips. If you don't get that squared sensation, use your hands or widen your stance a little bit. When you're ready, bring your palms together overhead. Last inhale here. Exhale, warrior two, blossom open. Lunge into your right knee, draw it open here. Find your strength and stability. When you're ready, inhale, extend your front leg long, flip your palms, reach forward. Trikonasana, triangle pose, tick-tock your arms, 12 and 6 o'clock. Take what you need here, keep your side bodies completely engaged. Once again, you're gonna be tempted to rest your right hand on your ankle, maybe the earth. I want you to lift up here. Try pressing the back of your right hand into your calf. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Last exhale. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Left hand grazes down your back leg. Right fingertips reach up and back. Breathe into your side body here. Last inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot, launching off for standing split. Let your head hang heavy, gaze towards the wall behind you. Right hand can come to your ankle, left hand can come to your ankle. Take an inhale for Shiva squats. As you exhale, round and curl, tuck your left knee behind your right. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time, inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, take it through your chatur on the flow. Always an option to skip it. Once in downward facing dog, bring your knees out wide, big toes touch, sink your hips back. Take a child's pose. Take a water break here, take a towel break here, whatever you need in this moment. Meeting back in child's pose in one cycle of breath. Take your time. Here in child's pose, slowly walk your hands to the right of your space, lengthening out your left side body, creating a crescent moon shape in your spine. With every inhale, draw your fingertips and up and over. With every exhale, draw your left hip back and down. Slowly begin to walk your hands back through center and to the left of your space, lengthening out your right side body. With every inhale, find length, create space. With every exhale, deepen and enter that space. Slowly begin to walk your hands back through center. One more exhale here in child's pose. As you inhale, lift up through tabletop and exhale to downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale your right heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your navel, low lunge, step your foot in between your hands. Release your back knee to the earth. Inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward. Press your hips forward here. Find an arch of your back, option to goalpost arms as you lift your heart high. Extend your arms skyward. Take an inhale here. Bring your palms together. Exhale, draw your hips back a few inches. Pull your left elbow to the inside. of your right knee. Use this point of connection between your knee and your elbow to press your heart skyward. Draw your right elbow back towards your rib cage. Forearms are in one long line. Option to tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Last inhale here, stay strong. As you exhale, release your hands to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot towards the long right edge of your mat. Lift your heart, roll your shoulder blades together and down your back. Option to remain here or slowly begin to hinge at your hips, entering the space you've created beneath you to lower yourself down to your forearms, or maybe just stay on your hands and let your head hang heavy. Last exhale here. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up onto your hands. Ground out through your left palm. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right thigh. Lift the sole of your right foot off the earth. Shift your weight into the razor inside of your right foot. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Roll your right shoulder down and away from your ear. Option to remain here or for the quad stretch, ground the sole of your right foot. Extend your right hand behind you. Bend your left foot. Wrap your hand around your right shoelaces. One more inhale here, release your back foot, place your hand to the inside of your right foot, heel toe your right foot towards the center of your mat. As you inhale, lift your heart, roll your shoulder blades together and down. As you exhale, sink your hips back, extend your right leg long. Now you want to keep your hips in line with your knee and not sink your hips all the way back to your heel to keep it a more active posture. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. As you exhale, lead with your lower belly, fold forward. Taking that dynamic breath a few times. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold forward and hold. If full splits are in your practice and you'd like to take them here, please feel free to do so. Let your head hang heavy, pull your navel towards your spine, draw your lower belly towards the top of your right thigh. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift your heart. Bend your right knee, plant the sole of your right foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, low lunge. Step your left foot halfway up your mat, keep your back flat. As you inhale, lift your heart. Allow your fingertips to lift off of the mat. As you exhale, pyramid pose. Draw your lower belly towards the top of your right thigh. Each foot has its own train track here. Gaze towards the wall behind you. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Last exhale here. Bring your hands to your hips with a long flat back. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift up through center. Bend your right knee, slide your left foot to the back of your mat. High lunge, sweep your fingertips skyward. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to frame your foot. Step back to a high plank pose. Take it through your trot around the flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's take a great big inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale your left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your navel, low lunge, step your foot in between your hands. Ground down through your right knee. As you inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward, kneeling lunge. Press your hips forward, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Option to goal post your arms here. Roll your shoulder blades together and down your back. Arch your back. Last exhale. Inhale, reach your fingertips skyward. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center, right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Use this point of connection between your knee and your elbow to press your heart skyward. Forearms are in one long line. Option to tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Gaze skyward if it is available to you. Draw your left elbow back towards your rib cage. Last inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the inside of your left foot. Release your back knee to the earth. Walk your hands back towards your hips as you walk your left foot towards the long edge of your mat. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, slowly begin to enter this space you've created beneath you. Once again, maybe you just lower yourself down to your hands and let your head hang heavy. Maybe you come down to your forearms, whatever your body needs in this moment. Last exhale here. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up onto your hands. Ground down to your right palm. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left thigh. Press your thigh open. Lift the sole of your left foot off of the earth. Option to remain here, or for the quad stretch, ground to the sole of your left foot. Extend your hand behind you, bend your right knee, wrap your left hand around the sole or shoelaces of your right foot. Last inhale. Exhale, release your hand to the inside of your left foot, heel toe your left foot towards the center of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart, widen your collarbone. Exhale, extend your left leg long. Flex your left foot. Hips stay in line with your right knee. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, slowly hinge at your hips. Inhale lifts you up, create space, create length. Exhale folds you forward. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale all the way down, find your edge, find stillness. Last exhale here. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up, ground the sole of your left foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, low lunge. Step your foot halfway back your mat. As you inhale, halfway up your mat, apologies. As you inhale, lift your heart, tabletop back. Exhale, pyramid pose. Draw your left hip back as you pull your lower belly towards the top of your left thigh. Let your head hang heavy. Last exhale here. Bring your hands to your hips with a long flat back. Slowly begin to lift yourself up through center. Bend your left knee, slide your right foot back, sweep your fingertips skyward, touch the pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release your hands, take it through your chaturanga flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale your right heel high. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your right wrist, ankle towards your left wrist, setting up for half pigeon. Draw your hands back towards your hips, find a nice long spine here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly begin to hinge at your hips. Keep your back nice and flat. Heart is lifted for as long as you can. When you find the edge of your hips, you can't go any further. Then release your head, neck, and shoulders to some surface to avoid prematurely rounding your back. Relax your whole upper body here. Option to remain here in sleeping pigeon, or if you'd like to take the quad stretch, slowly begin to lift yourself up onto your fingertips. Ground down to your right palm. Inhale, sweep your left fingertips up and behind you. Bend your left knee. Bring your foot to the inside of your left hand or to the eye of your elbow. Re-square your shoulders towards the top of your mat. Option to remain here, or for the balance challenge, you can reach your right fingertips skyward. Option to remain here, or clasp your fingertips together behind your head. Take what you need, listen to your body. If you're taking the quad stretch, slowly release your right hand to the earth. Ground down through your palms, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Sweep your right heel skyward, three-legged dog. Option to stack your hips, bend your knee, or flip your dog. Take what you need here. Option to find some circles with your right knee. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Bring your left knee to your left wrist, ankle to your right wrist. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Find a nice long spine. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. You can inhale here. As you exhale, slowly begin to hinge at your hips. Fold forward. Keep your back nice and flat. When you've found the edge in your hips, then release your head, neck, and shoulders to subsurface. Avoid prematurely rounding your back here. Option to remain here, or if you're ready, slowly begin to lift yourself up through center, ground down through your left palm, sweep your right fingertips behind you. Bend your right foot, bend your right knee, wrap your hand or your elbow around the sole or shoelaces of your right foot. Square your shoulders towards the top of your mat. Option to remain here for balance challenge, reach your left hand skyward. Option to remain here, clasp your fingertips behind your head. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release your foot, ground down through your palms, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, sweep your left heel skyward, three-legged dog. Once again, take what you need here, flip your dog, or just stack your hips, taking those circles in both directions. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. In your last downward facing dog of class, just give your body a quick scan, taking note of the strength you have cultivated, and any parts of your body still need a little extra attention or care. Let's all take a great big inhale here. And as you exhale, release your knees to the earth, shift your hips off to either side, and grab water if you need it. Quick time check. All right. When you are ready, slowly begin to make your way down to your back. Just take a mini Shavasana here. Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your intention. When you're ready, bend your knees. Place your feet hips width distance apart. Close enough so you can just tickle your heels with your middle fingers. Setting up for bridge pose. As you inhale, lift your hips off of the earth. A few options here. You can slide a block underneath your sits bones for supported bridge, or clasp your hands together. Press your fist towards your heels. Lift through your hips. Option to remain here, or if wheel poses in your practice, slowly begin to sink your hips back to the earth. Draw your heels towards your hips. Place your hands to frame your head, fingertips pointing towards the top of your mat. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift to the crown of your head. As you exhale, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Slowly begin to walk your feet towards your hands if you can. Press with your palms and feet evenly. If you begin to get dizzy, you can bring your chin to your chest. Listen to your body here. When you're ready, draw your chin to your chest, one vertebra at a time. Slowly begin to return to the earth. Pull your knees to your chest for happy baby pose. Open your knees wide. Wrap your hands around the soles of your feet. Give yourself a little rock, right and left. Slowly begin to draw your knees together. Pull your right knee towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. Squeeze your thigh tight towards your torso. Take a few circles with your ankle here, getting any cracks and creaks out. When you're ready, draw your right knee up and around your rib cage towards your right shoulder, wrapping your arm around or just keeping your hand around your right knee. Squeeze it tight towards your chest. Open up your hip here. Option to remain here, or if you're ready, wrap your two-piece fingers around your big toe. Keep your left hand on your left hip or extend your left arm out to a T. As you inhale, extend your right leg long. Allow your hip to open up. Make sure your left sits bones stay fully connected to the earth here. When you're ready, slowly begin to bend your right knee, draw it back to the center of your body. As you inhale, extend your right arm out to a T. As you exhale, draw your right knee across your body, supine twist. Keep your right shoulder fully connected to the earth as the anchor of your twist, the most important part to maintain the safety of your spine. One more exhale here. Draw your right knee back to the center of your chest. Squeeze it tight towards your torso. Extend your right foot skyward. Flex your right foot. Lift your right heel. Flex your left foot. Extend your left leg strong. Maintain a connection between your left hip and the earth. Option to remain here or walk your hands up towards your ankle. Draw your heart towards your thigh. Keep your quad engaged. One more inhale here. As you exhale with a long right leg, release your right heel to meet your left. As you inhale, sweep your fingertips up and overhead. Find a long body stretch. Take a few rounds of breath here. Find length through your legs, through your core, through your chest, through your arms, through everything you can. And when you're ready, slowly begin to release your hands down towards your hips. Draw your left knee into your chest, squeeze it tight towards your torso. Take a few circles with your ankle, going in both directions, getting those cracks and creaks out. As you inhale, draw your left knee up and around your rib cage towards your left shoulder. Wrap your arm or just your hand around your left knee. Squeeze it in towards your chest. Option to remain here or wrap your two-piece fingers around your big toe. Place your right hand on your right hip or extend out to a T. As you inhale, extend your left leg long. As you exhale, slowly allow your left leg to open. Once again, make sure your right sits bone stays fully connected to the earth here. Slowly begin to bend your knee. Draw it back to the center of your body. As you inhale, extend your left arm out to a T. As you exhale, supine twist. Allow your knee to cross your body. Gaze out over your left fingertips. Make sure your left shoulder stays fully connected to the earth here. Last exhale. As you inhale, slowly begin to draw your left knee back to the center of your body. Extend your left leg skyward. Flex your left foot, flex your right foot. Shoot energy out through both heels. As you inhale, lift your heart off of the earth. Draw your left leg towards you. Walk your hands up as high as you can. Keep your core engaged. Last inhale here. And exhale, release your left foot next to your right. One more long body stretch. As you inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward. Exhale, release your hands down by your hips. Bend your knees, place the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to fall open like a book. Place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your stomach. Begin to close your eyes and turn your focus and attention inward. Feel your heart and breath slowly begin to return to their natural cadences. As we go through a few rounds of square breathing to seal in our practice before our final Shavasana. With your next exhale, Send out any lingering stale air in your body. Inhale to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hold 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, slowly begin to draw your knees together. Extend your legs long. Let your hands fall down by your side. Palms can face down to ground or up to receive. Roll your shoulder blades together and underneath you as you feel your muscles begin to melt into the mat, becoming one with your foundation. Feel a sense of peace and release slowly begin to wash over you like a wave, 1 inch at a time. Feel that wave of peace and release rise over the tops of your toes and your feet. Feel that wave wash over your ankles and your shins. Feel that wave wash over your knees, your thighs. Feel it wash over your core and your rib cage. Feel that wave of sensation of peace and release begin to wash over the tips of your fingers and your hands. Feel it wash over your forearms and your elbows, your biceps and your shoulders. Feel that sensation rise through your neck, your chin, your lips. Feel it rise over your cheeks, your eyes, your eyebrows. And feel it rise up and over the top of your head until you are completely enveloped by this wave, this sensation of serenity, of contentment, of peace. And then give yourself the next few moments of peace and silence to seal in your practice and reward yourself for your incredibly hard work. I will be guiding you out momentarily. If you would like to hold your Shavasana for any longer, please feel free to do so. If you are ready to move on with your afternoon, slowly begin to deepen your breath, sending oxygen followed by movement into the tips of your toes and your fingers. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Take a slight bend in your elbows. And like it was the first hour of the morning, reach your hands up and overhead. Roll onto either side for fetal position. Use your forearm as a pillow, draw your knees into your chest, and with little effort as possible and your eyes closed, slowly lift yourself up to find a seat anywhere on your mat. We'll meet with our hands at heart center, just an option to bow your head forward. In gratitude for this space, in gratitude for this community, but most of all in gratitude for yourself. The light and teacher in me honors, respects, and thanks wholeheartedly the light and teacher in all of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me. I hope everybody is staying healthy. I will be here next Sunday as usual. This is the new regular right now. Otherwise, if you have any questions, comments on how I can improve this experience for you, please do let me know. Have a wonderful weekend. How does one